What's up, everybody? It's your girl Charmaine the doll, better known as Therese Balboa, and I'm here on my first ever, not even my first ever, but girl, I'm coming back to YouTube. So if you have been following me for a very long time, you know back in the day I used to do YouTube full time. It used to be me in front of a camera just talking to you guys, doing story times, vlogs, all different kind of things. And honestly and truly, I feel like there's so much that's been going on in 2025. I really just want to get back to the roots. So this video I'm definitely going to be explaining a lot because I know there's a lot of questions that people have, and I kind of just want to explain everything to make it make sense for everybody. And I also want to just let you guys know what's going on with me in 2025. Okay, so let's start off with just saying, like, 2025 has honestly been a crazy year and we're only in March. So one of the crazy things that happened to me, basically my apartment complex basically accused me of not paying rent. There was a situation where every 2 to 3 months there was like a new leasing agents because the previous one got fired, and there was a lot of missing money. Basically someone that used to work there was stealing the rent money and only turning half of it in, and I was one of the victims of that. But because they didn't have a system, or they don't really know what's going on with that person, there's no way to prove who's not paying their rent and who is. And so, like, they basically wanted me to double pay. They literally had me come and give them money orders, and once I brought them the money orders, they told me to bring bank statements. Once I brought bank statements, that was the issue. So honestly and truly, I was over it. I just decided the best thing for me was to move, and that's what I did. I got me a new place, which I'm in now, and I love. And I'm done with that situation. Honestly and truly, I don't give a fuck with what they do. Another crazy thing that's been going on with me is I had a situation with Lou Sandara. Y'all know Lou Sandara if you've been following me. Me and Lou have been friends for years. Me and her was doing a podcast, 2 Villains, 1 Show, and we have been doing it for the last like 6 months. When I transitioned, she was one of my main supporters, and when I decided to detransition, she had an issue with it. And me and her decided that it was best for me not to do the podcast the following week because I just wasn't comfortable being on camera. I was under the intention that we were no longer doing the podcast for that particular week, but she decided to film anyway with someone else. And I definitely felt blindsided because I introduced her to the person that she did the video with. I don't know, I just felt like it was very weird. I didn't like the way it looked, so I decided to change the passwords on everything, and I did the podcast that following week with another person. Obviously, me and Lou are not seeing eye to eye right now, so 2 Villains, 1 Show. I'm not gonna say it's over because we don't hate each other, but as of right now, 2 Villains, 1 Show is definitely on a good pause. Honestly, I just felt like it was an opportunity for me to continue to do my own thing. I've always wanted to get back on YouTube and just talk to you guys solo, so it was just like, hey, maybe this is the moment. But now that we're talking about the trans thing, let's discuss it. Okay, so I came out as trans New Year's this year. I introduced you guys to Charmaine, and it was an amazing experience. Like, finally just kind of putting that out in the air. It was a good feeling, honestly it was. But what I would say is, and then as you guys know, about a month later, I decided to detransition. Now if you do know me, you know I'm very heavy on politics, and if you know, I'm basically, honestly and truly, like, being trans right now is not a good thing. Like, you can't get your gender changed on your ID. You can't start your hormone process. Like, it's just a lot of things that you really can't do right now because of the government system that we're working with, the Republican Party. So I honestly just felt like it was almost like a sign of like, maybe this is not what you're supposed to be doing because like this just isn't the time. And another part of me is like, damn, did you wait too late? Like, did you wait too late to start this process and then now it will never really happen for you? So those things battling in my head kind of just made me not want to do it no more. Another thing is, I felt like, and this is me saying this in a very humble way, but I did put a lot of money and time into my first pop out, like my first look. And I also feel like a lot of people expected to see that 24/7. And honestly, that's just unrealistic. Like, being a girl is very expensive. And I'm not saying I'm broke, but I'm not rich either. And it was very hard to keep up with the aesthetic of Charmaine. I'm not saying that I was doing it for the aesthetic and doing it for people's, the attention. But what I'm saying is, if I come looking a certain way, I feel like everyone was expecting that 24/7. And I could not handle that pressure. So I decided it was best for me to detransition. Taking some time out to really think about everything, I really truly feel like I'm not trans. I do feel like I was born a boy and I want to be a boy. But I also do feel like I didn't give myself time to practice being androgynous. Like, I didn't practice wearing skirts and wearing heels and wearing wigs as a boy. I just was like, okay, well, if I'm gonna wear a wig, I gotta cut my beard. If I cut my beard, I gotta wear a dress. If I wear a dress, I gotta be a girl. I don't think I'm just one of those people where it's like, I'm gonna give it my all, I'm gonna give nothing, and I just didn't want to give men in the wig, you know what I'm saying? Because I've always shaped the girls who say they're trans but have a full beard, say they're trans but don't tuck. Like, I just feel like if you want to be a lady, be a lady. So I just felt like it's either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it, and if you are gonna do it, you have to do it all the way. So yeah, pretty much that's exactly what happened. So right now, I identify as male. I'm a boy. I'm not the whole non-binary thing. And sometimes I want to wear wigs, and sometimes I want to be cute. So sometimes you're gonna get Charmaine, and sometimes you're gonna get Therese, honestly and truly. What I would say about the trans community, though, I know a lot of them did feel some type of way when I did decide to detransition. And what I find very funny is when I announced me being trans, I didn't get no love from the trans community. And if you know me, you know I've always supported the trans community full out. One of their biggest activists, one of the people that has definitely stood up for them. Like, yeah, I was like I always like stood up for them, always was, you know, just in the forefront of trans rights. So I just find it very crazy how no trans girls that I follow or interact with or engage with was showing me love, but when I tried to detransition, you bitches was throwing shade. Yes, I know the shit that y'all was talking about me. No, I'm not gonna respond because y'all are irrelevant. It's giving very much jealousy. It's giving very much hater. It's giving very much I'm that girl and you're not. At the end of the day, regardless if I'm trans, if I'm not binary, if I'm a boy that just wears a wig, bitch, I'm T. And you're a mad bitch at the end of the day. Because you had so much to say when it was something negative, but you wasn't there to show love. You bitches are weird, and that's why I don't fuck with y'all now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I say in all my videos, thank you for all the support. And I will see y'all in the next video. Trust me, it's not over, babe.